Hello, everyone. This is DJ SpaceBug, the scientist of sound. I am so proud to be a part of the Sickle Cell Association 24-year anniversary affair. I've been doing the walkathons now for the last 10, 12 years. I really miss going out to the park and doing the real walkathon. But since this is a virtual walkathon, I want everybody, when I play this music, wherever you're at, I want you to stop what you're doing and start doing a line dance. If you got to be in line by yourself, just start to dance, get that exercise in, and that will help support the Sickle Cell Association of Philadelphia. Once again, this is DJ SpaceBug. Yes, I am the scientist of sound. And I want everybody to listen to the music that's being played and go out and walk, run, and take a friend with you and have a good time. Until I see you out in the park again, peace.
Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Get up. Got them shaking it, it's like condo, man. I'm shaking the city like cake. Haters blue in the face like condo. So I'm drinking the cake, so let's bake. I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, they like say the time. I can ask homie, I don't do stuff. Yeah, I'm looking at something like a tree. Yeah, a girl told me that a man that can dance might can possibly get down with the tool in his pants. Now, I'm a ladies, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your bird. Cause I'm a roll, make you bend your back low, and I'm down the real bad, just like the purple. Like wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. 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 Yeah, yeah, get it now. Yeah, get it now. Yeah, get it now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Girl, wobble it, and I'm a gobble it. I say you're moving your head, go ahead, bobble it. You can wear it with me, I'm straight ragged, and the girl say no, like me, never right shit. Damn, I'm so expensive, but I can't help my flow right there. Yeah, boy, got a gift like it gotta be Christmas. Swag don't miss like it gotta be gifted. The girl don't care, and they won't be this, and they gon' frame her. See that? Left to the bed while I'm saying my scriptures. Cause I think you holy like you pray in the temple. One beat, I move with the letter of a pencil. If I won't miss you, good night kiss you. Take your damn lie, cause you got pistol. And I don't think about it, take her up these issues. Baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble. Baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble. Baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble. Baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble. Yeah, yeah, get it now. Yeah, yeah, get it now. Yeah, yeah, get it now. Yeah, yeah. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Oh! All the shorties in the club, let me see it just. Back it up, drop it down, let me see it just. Get low, scrub the ground, let me see it just. Push it up, let me see it just. Wobble, wobble, shake, shake it, shake it, get it here. Wobble, wobble, just push it, get it here. Show me what you got, show me what you got, get it here. Show me what you got, show me what you got, get it here. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. DJ, turn it left. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Yeah, get it now. Yeah, yeah, get it now. Yeah, yeah, get it now. Yeah, yeah. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. New Cupid, January 2nd, 2007. Double James. New Cupid. Keep a swing out, baby. Down, do your dance. Down, do your dance. Do the Cupid dance. Down, do your dance. Do your dance. Down, do your dance. Do your dance. Brand new day. Down, do your dance. Do your dance. Down, do your dance. We got a brand new day. Down, do your dance. Down, do your thing, do your thing. They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. Don't say what you doing, trying to do. Somebody go. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance. You gotta move your muscle. Brand new dance. It's counter Cupid shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you old. Here we go. We gon' show you how it goes. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Gotta kick, gotta kick, gotta kick, gotta kick. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Now show you
Grand Rising and welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Reverend Zamoria Brandon, the Administrator Social Worker for the Philadelphia, Delaware Valley chapter of the Sickle Cell Disease Association of America. And I will serve this morning as your Mistress of Ceremonies. I want to thank Ernest Droughton for his intro with the music to get us going, to get us inspired, to help us to be able to navigate this morning's program. So this morning, I bring you greetings in the words of Assalamu alaikum, Shalom, Salam, Hotep, Aloha, Bonjour, Namaste, and peace to all who have joined us near and far for the 24th annual Walter E. Brandon Sickle Cell 5K Walk Run Masquerade celebration. I say masquerade because it's a celebration. It's our 40th year anniversary of providing services. So this is why we are masked up. And as you will be able to see, each presenter that comes on, for the most part, will have on a mask. It is our Mardi Gras theme. It is our way of celebrating and thanking those that have supported us over the last 40 years. So this anniversary is in support of our mission of providing compassionate care and service to meet the needs of individuals and families living with sickle cell disease across the lifespan. But as we move forward, I want to acknowledge Sister Rosalind McKelvey, who is the president and founder of Germantown Deaf Ministries. She will serve as our interpreter for this morning's program. I want to also acknowledge Stanley A. Simpkins, our executive director, who due to some unexpected circumstances is unable to be with us this morning, but he certainly sends his greetings and love. And Maureen Chandler, our director of programs, social worker, community health worker, and today's tech guru extraordinaire, along with her sister Denise Lusaqueno, who is assisting with tech support. At this time, we pause to honor Reverend Walter E. Brandon, agency co-founder and my husband of 25 years, who passed away in 1998 from complications of sickle cell disease. Let us not forget Walter's never give in or never give up attitude, no matter what was going on. His philosophy of always recognizing that the patients and parents have the power. His encouragement to others to never use their disease as a crutch. But we also want to remember and reflect on our dearly beloved friend and advisor, Samir K. Balas, medical doctor, hematologist, internist, researcher, sickle cell pain specialist, and author, along with his unapologetic stance in advocating for sickle cell patients in the midst of struggles they often confronted while seeking equitable medical care and treatment. Let us always remember the extraordinary legacy they both left behind. May they rest in peace and power. As we gather this morning, let us pray and ask for divine protection for all those assembled here. In the spirit of the Almighty, Creator, Giver of all life, Source of all that is and all that shall be, we come to you this hour asking for your blessings as we gather to celebrate this momentous occasion with remarks from our board chair, event sponsor, personal testimonies from those living with sickle cell disease, our warriors, a memorial tribute, musical selections, and our fitness warm-up. We ask that you shower your blessings upon each of us and open our hearts for all that we are about to experience. We praise you for this gathering. We know that even when we think we've done what we've been called to do, we know the results can be magnified much greater than we could ever imagine. Take what has been prepared and multiply the efforts as only you can. My prayer today is that your will be done throughout this event. Guide our intentions to align with your will. Help us come together, support, and to be encouraged. Remind us of your faithfulness and blanket us with your spirit of peace throughout this event, and be the guiding light for all we set out to accomplish and celebrate on this day. We ask for these mighty blessings in your name. Amen. Amen. Blessed be, and so it is. And now we will have musical selection that will be presented by someone many of you know. He's Philadelphia born. His name is Chaz Lamar Shepard. His mother was the godmother of my daughter, and Chaz was always someone that visited Walter Brandon whenever he was hospitalized. Many of you will know him from The Game, Set It Off with Queen Latifah, Seventh Heaven, The Parkers, The Nutty Professor, The Temptations, A Gospel Christmas with Kirk Franklin, and for the 5th anniversary of Dancing with the Philadelphia Stars, he served as our celebrity MC. So without further ado, we welcome and greet him. We know that he has a lot going on. I think he's on set for a movie right now, but he's here with us. And please open your hearts and be prepared to receive his musical selection. Thank you so much.
Well, Cello, can you hear me? Is the question. Are you able to hear me? I hear me good. But of course, on virtual, we always want to make sure I can be heard. So if someone from the program could just give me a thumbs up and let me know you can hear me. All right. Oh, now I see you. Cool. Well, first of all, I love you, Walter. That's forever, Mr. Walter Brandon. And I believe this is the figure and the soul. That is the early stages of why we are here today. And it's my honor to be up this early in the morning to attempt to sing. And so, no, I'm not on a set right now. I am in a room, but I got in this room just so I could be a part this morning. Miss Ziggy, I absolutely love you. And let's just get started with just a little morning serenade. Okay. Good morning or evening, friends. It's your friendly announcer. I have some serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Yeah, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay. Send it in right away. Yeah, you know that hate's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. The force of evil plans to make you its possession, and it will, if you let it, destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measure. If love and peace you treasure, then you hear me when I say, oh, it's that love in need of love today. Said, don't delay. Send it in right away. Hey, you know that hate's going round, breaking many hearts. You better stop it, please. Oh, before it's gone too far, too far. You know that love's in need. Ah, da, 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 da. Ooh.
Wow. Can we put some words in the chat to express your feelings about what Chaz just showcased? You know, we say, thank you, Chaz. And there he is in a hotel room to be able to be with us. We are so excited that he is joining us this morning. I forget where he is, I think in Atlanta, but I'm not quite sure. But thank you so much, Chaz. We love you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love you. I'll be right here.
All right, right. Atlanta. Are you in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We
Yes.
appreciate you. We love you.
I
We're
love you.
following you, standing on many shoulders. So we thank you again. So he'll be back again in a little while with another selection. So we want to move forward, and we are going to have remarks from one of our partner sponsors and also from the chair of our board of directors. First remarks will be made by Ataya Milton. She is a sickle cell therapeutics specialist, Philadelphia North with Global Blood Therapeutics. Many of us know them as GBT. And so, followed by Ataya will be remarks from Anthony Ray Phillips. He is our board chair for the Sickle Cell Disease Association, Philadelphia, Delaware Valley chapter, but he's also the parent of now one child with sickle cell disease. And we've known him for a long, 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 long time. And I'm sure that he will share all of that with you. So without further ado, much respect to our board chair, Anthony Ray Phillips. It will be Ataya that will open, followed by Anthony Ray Phillips.
Good morning. On behalf of Brian, Christine, myself, and the GBT family, congratulations to the Philadelphia, Delaware Valley chapter of the Sickle Cell Disease Association of America on 40 years of service and 24th walkathon. We sincerely appreciate and are inspired by your tireless dedication to this community. Zamoria, Stanley, and Maureen, thank you for the opportunity to learn from you and work with you as we continue to advocate for those living with sickle cell disease. And we look forward to continuing on together in this fight. Cheers to 40 years.
Greetings to all. As she said, my name is Anthony Phillips. I currently serve as our board chair. Next to me, I have my beautiful wife, Chevelle Phillips. As they say, our better half. I'm here today to just share some information. Number one, I want to greet you in honor of our board, and I'd like to mention all the names of our fellow board directors. Miss Wilhelmina Young, Miss Joan Lambright, Dr. Araminde Ayorinde. I'm so sorry. Dr. Janae Burkhalter, Dr. Tammy Britt, and Mr. David Jones. We all currently serve on the board of directors for Sickle Cell. And we will continue to work. As was mentioned earlier, this is our 40th year, and we are anxiously waiting to work with the staff there to make sure that we produce some tremendous activity for you in this coming year to truly, truly celebrate 40 years of service. And today we're here to encourage everyone to support our 24th walk. I just want to share a little information about my relationship with the agency. My wife and I had children, two boys in the early 1989 and 92, both born with sickle cell, and we were totally clueless as to what that would entail. But our faith in God and our belief in, you know, our purpose to serve those children and provide a great life for them, we just forged ahead and did everything possible to make life wonderful. But on that journey, when I became employed in Philadelphia for a company called Oak Tree Health Plan, in the early mid 90s, we were doing a health fair at the park, and it was the Dorothy Height family reunion event. And that is where I met Zamoria Brandon and her husband, Walter. It was 100 degrees that day, and they were out there with their table, encouraging and giving information out to the community about sickle cell. And me and my wife are from Jersey, so we didn't have information about the agency, and that's how I met the folks at the agency at that event. And I mean, that had to be 96, 97, and I have been connected to them since. And they just opened up their arms to our family. We became uh, individuals who crossed the bridge to go to the hospitals. We actually, our children were going to St. Christopher's Hospital. And then my youngest son suffered a stroke, and this stroke put him in a category in which he would have the opportunity to pursue a bone marrow transplant. It didn't happen early on. It was still early in the procedure of development. But like I said, God always has a plan. Uh, we had a daughter, and our daughter didn't have sickle cell. And 6 years down the road, when I guess Kwame was 15, around 15 years old, the opportunity came again, and my daughter was a perfect match for Kwame. And Kwame was able to get the bone marrow transplant. Everything went perfect. He no longer has sickle cell in his body. My oldest son still has it. He manages it properly. But throughout all those years, we never lost touch with the agency, always supported them. It originally started as a business relationship. And I remember Wilhelmina Young and Brother Youssef cornering me and talking to me about being on the board. And that's been over 20 years. So we continue to work with this tremendous agency, and we're encouraging others to do so. There's so much work to be done, and they have the team, and that we're going to work real hard as a board to make sure we develop ourselves even further so we can do so much more for our community. Let's have a great day, and thank everyone for participating.
Anthony and Chevelle and your whole family. One thing that Anthony forgot to mention is that his oldest son, Marcus, was one of our poster children for many, many years. And he and I traveled together to do television interviews, radio interviews, and at events. So we thank you for all that you've given to us and your support over these last 40 years. So thank you again, and it's so great to see both of you. Appreciate you. Love you. And so now we're going to have special remarks for our Queen Sickle Cell Warriors. There are two that are in the house today. And we want to begin introduction of the sickle cell advocate, Terry Booker Esquire. She's a sickle cell warrior. She's an advocate. She's an attorney. She's affiliated with initiatives across the country with different organizations and always promoting advocacy and standing up for yourself, to make a difference, that you do have a voice. So followed by Terry will be The Elder Speaks, Mrs. Joan Lambright, who is our esteemed sickle cell warrior queen. She's the board treasurer for our organization. And I can't tell you all the things that she has done in her lifetime. She is a retired educator, but she's special in our eyes because this is a sickle cell queen elder warrior who is now 83 years young. So get your glasses straight. So when she comes on, you will be able to see her. But we will begin with Terry Booker, Esquire. Thank you so much.
Busting loose. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I am so honored to be able to speak to you all today as we celebrate our 24th year walk, but 40 years of service and exceptional service at that. I am Terry Booker, as already stated, and I'm an attorney here in Philadelphia. And I'm also a sickle cell patient. I have sickle cell SC, and I have been fighting for the rights of us as patients for only about 10 years now. And I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to come across the Walter E. Brandon Walk. And once I got connected, I've been connected ever since. They take hold of you and they just don't let go. And I'm so glad they didn't. I wasn't able to have the experience as a child, growing up with the support of the sickle cell community, but as an adult, I received the support that they so lovingly give, the care, the attention to details, all of those things. When you call, they come running, and they come with resources, and they come with answers. And I like to be that support as well. Whenever they call me, if I am able to do it, I will do it, especially when it comes to representing or speaking to a sickle cell patient about something that happened that was wrong, or that they were wronged for, either in the hospital, during a visit at their doctor, whichever it may be. I like to always be present and be available for the sickle cell community. I am so grateful for Miss Samaria, Mr. Simpkins, all the staff at the office, and all those who have put this lovely walk together in this lovely presentation. I hope you all are having a great day today. I hope you're ready to walk and do what needs to be done. The fight continues. I'm going to be here. If you need me, reach out to the office. If you want to talk about some things, if you have questions, I'm always available. I am an advocate by trade, but my heart is always with the sickle cell community to represent and do whatever needs to be done for our community, just like the Walter E. Brandon race does, and what they do here at CDAA Philadelphia Valley chapter. Just amazing. Also, I would like to shout out Darren. He said it was his birthday, so happy birthday, Darren, and happy birthday to anybody else who's celebrating a birthday. Thank you for celebrating it with me and the rest of the crew here today. I hope you all continue to have a blessed day. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome. Please join me as we walk down my memory lane. I'm reminded of so many views on both sides of this lane, some painful and some a lot of fun. I was born with sickle cell anemia to teenage parents. My mom and dad didn't have a clue as to what it would mean to their little girl and the family. Once they received the news, information that I had the disease, they were told very little and wasn't offered any help. And so my young parents muddled along as best they could. They did a wonderful job in guiding my growth. I was blessed with them and a wonderful medical team. Kindly walk with me along the path of the mistakes, confusion, and often utter helplessness. Walk slowly with me as I go to school, college, and a work environment until about 25 years ago. Then I learned about the Sickle Cell Anemia Disease Association, Delaware Valley and vicinity. I honestly feel that the Lord who guides my path guided me in this direction. I met such friendly folks, led by a hardworking, delightful executive director. I explained my situation and found myself wrapped in understanding, compassion, kindness, and love. I wanted to join this team of folks, and this I did. I listened, I learned, I participated in workshops, fundraising events, yearly trips to Harrisburg, where we shared knowledge about the disease with legislators who have very little knowledge, if any, about sickle cell anemia. Yet we're making very important decisions concerning our health and our lives. The staff of this agency awake each morning and appear here for 40 years to work tirelessly to assist and provide for my brothers, sisters, and myself. Just think, 40 years. Please join me in thanking them for 40 years of dedication, kindness, compassion, education, and love. May God continue to bless and keep this agency and all those who think it not robbery to help us. To God be the glory. Great things He has done, is doing, and will do. I have sickle cell anemia, but once I joined the work of this agency, it no longer has me. God bless.
I just want to salute you, you know, 83 years young. I just want to salute you because you give hope and inspiration to so many others. And just the way you talk about everything with such ease and grace, that you accepted that you had sickle cell and you moved along, but you didn't allow it to hold you back. And we are grateful that you brought your spirit and energy, time and volunteerism to this organization. I don't know what we would have done had you not showed up. But thank you for the memories. Thank you for the reflections. Um, we have much love and respect for you. And you're 83, and we want to be around for your 100th year birthday. So make sure you don't forget us. Thank you so much, Mother Joan. And now we've come to a time in our program where we want to acknowledge, not necessarily by calling all the names, and you can think of the names that impact your life, the loved ones that had sickle cell that are no longer with us, those that we've lost to COVID, those that we have lost to gun violence, those that are experiencing mental health issues, um, those that are feeling lost and alone. This is a time where we pause to acknowledge um, all of those people, all of those issues that may be happening in your family, um, in your relationships, in your workplace, in your church. This is a time. So, this tribute is a song that was created by a woman from our summer camp named Ruth Camp Love many, 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 many years ago. And every year, even when we have our in-person walks during the morning program, we play this song to remind us that there are people that we love, that we've lost, but that are with us in spirit. So let's pause. Let's be silent in the moment as we listen to the words of this song.
Packing up the dreams God planted in the person of you. Can't believe the hopes He's granted. Means a chapter in your life is through. But we'll keep you close as always. If only you see you've gone. 'Cause our hearts in big and small ways will keep the love that keeps us strong. And friends are friends forever if the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, but the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the promises we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. With the faith and love God's given, springing from the hope we know, we will pray the joy you're living is the strength that now you show. But we'll keep you close as always. If only you see you go. 'Cause our hearts in big and small ways will keep the love that keeps us strong. And love will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. And friends are friends forever, if the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. No, a lifetime's not too long to live as friends.
We needed that pause. We needed that pause. Hmm. That's a very touching, uh, beautiful, emotional message. And so many of you have heard it before, but for those hearing it for the first time, I hope that you connected with it, because we've all been dealing with something, with someone, with a family member, a friend, over these last several years especially. But I appreciate the pictures that were shown, the pictures of Walter and Willie Hubert, who was our other co-founder of the organization. So it's a very tender time for us, celebrating 40 years from these two brothers that came together with 28 other adults from Pennsylvania Hospital that were part of the Pennsylvania Hospital Sickle Cell Therapy Support Group. And then when the funding was lost for the program, it was a social worker that challenged them to not sit around waiting for a handout, but why not start their own organization? This was a bold step in 1998. So July 2nd of 1974 is when the organization was established. So we're grateful. We stand on their shoulders. And we know that those that are with us today, you stand on the shoulders of those that have gone on. They're now our ancestors. So we just say thank you for that song, for the woman that put that song together and has touched us in a very powerful and special way. So we're going to move on, and we have our walk run logistics that we want to go over. And I know those screens will pop up. There's some that are going to be walking. Like when I leave here today, I'm going to be walking with my daughter and grandchildren along Kelly Drive. It's a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. You can walk, you can run, You can bike, you can roller skate, you can skateboard, and you can just walk around the park near your house. You can walk around the block. We say 3.1 miles, and I remember last year saying it could be 3 steps, it could be 3 miles, around where you live. Gather with some friends and just decide to do a walk this morning. It's a beautiful morning to do a walk. I know when I came in earlier, it was like in the 50s. I know it's going up to 72 today. But we also want you to take an app. It's called Map My Walk. And the app, you can upload it to your phone, and it will help you with your walk, counting the miles, the number of calories you're losing, and all of that. And then if you want to take pictures, there will be a screen that will come up at the end where you can send your photos to our social media platforms, and that information will be coming up. So we're going to move on. I think we're having a little technical difficulty with Chaz, so we don't want to delay unless I'm told to delay because he's coming back on. And if not, we are going to move on with our warm-up, and then perhaps if Chaz is available, he will come back and send us off with a musical selection. So if we can have Mr. Jonathan Nelson, let me tell you about him though, because he's special. He's a sickle cell parent of 2 young adult children. He is a former first male president of the Sickle Cell Parent Network at CHOP. And then he is also an advocate, a fitness guru, and many don't know that Jonathan Nelson is a former Marine. But don't worry, when he does the workout, he's going to be kind with you. You don't have to worry about that. So I see we have the walk run logistics first, and Maureen, you're going to put up those screens, followed by Jonathan. So we'll wait for those screens to come up so everyone will see the information.
My name is Jonathan Nelson, and welcome to your warm-up part of our sickle cell walk run. So if you are not on your feet, I need you to get up on your feet right now, as we are going to be stretching our body out. And Zamoria said for me to take it easy on you, so I'm going to try my best to take it easy on everyone. I'm just waiting for the music to cue up. Just give me 1 second. So if everybody's on their feet, what I want you to do is just start marching in place. We're going to get our body warmed up with some music, and we're going to start our stretching part of exercise. So here's what it's going to look like. I will be doing the exercise one time to demonstrate, and then we're going to do the exercise together as a group, all right? So our first exercise is we're going to do side-to-side neck rotation. It's going to look like this. We're going to go 1, 2. And as you can see, we got Queen Bee in the background for our music. So everybody's ready? Our first exercise, we're going to do neck side-to-side neck rolls on 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Release your anger, release your mind, release your job, release the time, release the trade, release the strength, release the love, forget the rest.
All right, nice job. March and march and march. All right, our next exercise we're going to do open our chest. We're going to do like this. We're going to do 10 of them on my count. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 1, 10. Oh, march. All right, our next exercise, we're going to work on those obliques. We're going to work those obliques up. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to do 10 of them each side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on now. Work it out. Wake those obliques up. 4, 5, halfway there. 5 more. Yeah, wake that body, wake that body. 2 more. Last 1. All right, watch that out. Good job, everybody. Our next exercise, we're going to do side-to-side reaches. It's going to look like this. We're going to do 10 of them each side on my count. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 4. Come on, everybody. 5. Warm it up. 6, 8. 2 more. 9. That's 1. March it out. March it out. Everybody march it out. All right. Our next exercise, we are going to do alternating and do knee touches. We're going to look like this. We're going to do 10 of them each side. On my count, on 3, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Take off the
Drive that knee up. Alternating. 7, 2 more. 8, 9. That's 1. I march. Good job. Our next warm-up exercise, we're going to do alternating toe touches. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 1. 10. Watch it out, everybody. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Our next exercise. High knee side twist. So look like this. We're in each side, so get ready. We're going to get the heart rate going. On my count. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Great. Bring that knee up as high as you can. Go at your pace. It's comfortable for you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. Nice job, everybody. Watch it out. All right, on the next exercise, we're going to do post squat. So come on, we're going to go 1, 2, up. 3 of them.
Release your jaw.
Those quads and those calves hold up.
Release your jaw.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 4. Halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. All right, nice job. All right, our last exercise, we're going to finish up. We're going to do side jacks. We're going to do jumping jacks. We're going to do side jacks. Side jacks is like this. One with jumping jack. We're going to do 10 to each side. On my count. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. All right, everybody. Great job on your warm up. Have fun. Enjoy your walk. Please make sure you take the most important tool or a piece of equipment with you today is your water. Hydration, hydration, hydration. Have a good walk, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jonathan Nelson. Jonathan Nelson. Woo! You know, he's one of the ones that originally encouraged us to include a run in our annual walk. And so we followed his lead, and he's been a volunteer, and you know, he brings other people to help us during the morning, setting up and all of that. So, and he's really been supportive of our organization. We really respect and appreciate the relationship we've established with him. Thank you again, Jonathan Flip Nelson. We appreciate. Thank you so much. So as I said earlier, we had some technical difficulties with Chaz, probably the location he's in. So we don't see him returning to us, but just hold on to the song that he gave us and follow him as he continues to climb and be elevated in his career as an actor, musician, songwriter, and all of that. So we thank him for taking time. Imagine in the hotel room. There he is, you know, set up. So we just say thank you, and we hope God that will continue to keep his arms around you in all that you do and the steps that you make towards future goals in your lifetime. Thank you again. So as we close out, I just want to say that this has been a labor of love. This has been time spent for us to be able to pull this all together. And nothing is perfect, but it is right. And so we want to thank God first for giving us the opportunity to still be here 40 years after July 2nd of 1982. 40 years. That's truly a milestone. So we're so grateful to still be here. And with your support, we will continue for another 40 years. I know I won't be here for another 40 years, but we got the next generation coming up to keep things moving forward. Again, I want to acknowledge Stan Simpkins, our executive director, who was unable to be with us today. But this video will also be available after today. So if you want to share it with others that you know, you will be able to see it again on YouTube. I want to say that. I want to first thank Ernest Droughton. We call him DJ SpaceBug, the sound scientist, for his continued support of our organization. Ernest actually has a grandson that has sickle cell disease, so that's been his commitment. I want to thank Ataya Milton, who joined GBT last year and is kind of the new woman on the block as a part of the team. And thank her. She did an amazing job this morning. But we want to thank GBT for their partnership with our organization, their sponsorship of this year's 5K walk and run. Brian, Christine, we just say thank you. We salute you for always reaching out. What can I do? How can we help? What do you need? You know, this is the kind of company, pharmaceutical company, that we feel so proud to be associated with. We want to thank Anthony Ray Phillips and his wife, Chevelle Phillips, our board of directors, Terry Booker Esquire, who's an amazing, amazing woman. What a warrior woman. And our wonderful Queen Elder, Mrs. Joan Lambright. Oh, we thank you. And listen, hold the date. Her birthday is coming up April of 2023. But we're looking forward to getting the invitation for her 100th birthday celebration. We want to thank Chaz again for taking time to offer us all that he did. Jonathan Nelson and Maureen Chandler, tech guru extraordinaire. You have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. She's running back from one office to the conference room. They got all these laptops set up, you know, making sure that everything is going well. We want to thank Sister Rosalind McKelvey for taking time to interpret for the deaf community that's on today. We thank you, Sister Roz. And Sister Roz has been with us many years now at the walk. One year, she even interpreted a rap song. She was on stage doing that, and that was so funny. We want to thank Denise Lusaqueno, the sister of Maureen, for her coming in this morning, providing that technical assistance. And to all those who registered, to all those who donated, to all who are on with us this morning to support, to be with us for the 24th annual Walter E. Brandon Sickle Cell 5K Walk Run Masquerade Celebration. That's right, Sister Roz. Put your mask on. And our 40th year anniversary, which began July 2nd of this year. And I see in the chat that we will have a closeout selection followed by a screen that will show what upcoming events we have. But we do have Chaz back with us to close us out with a second selection. How wonderful is that? How wonderful is that? So we want to sit back now. I will step back and let Chaz have the stage. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Enjoy, walk, run, do whatever you want to do. Just be safe today. Appreciate you. Love you.
Chaz, please unmute.
Was trying to get some notes. I didn't know I was on. I'm just sitting here and I see my face. It's my turn again, huh? Can we hear now? Let's make sure we can, because I heard that you guys couldn't hear my keyboard at first. So let's see. Can you hear it now? Okay. Thank everybody for joining in this morning. Those who have. I want to sing something that I believe a lot of people feel a lot of time. Here's just a musical soundtrack to that feeling. Gravity is working against me. Oh, gravity trying to bring me down. Oh, I'll never know what makes us mad. All the love this heart can stand, finding ways to throw it all away. Oh, gravity, whoa, it's working against me. Oh, gravity, trying to bring me down. Oh, twice as much ain't twice as good. Can't sustain as one half could. Wanting more is gonna bring me to my knees. But please take me where the light is. This morning I wanna know where the light is. Take me where the light is. Oh, I don't have no room for negativity. Take me where the light is. Oh, the church used to say, walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Oh, need the light of the world. Oh, take me where the light is. Oh, before it's all said and done this morning, bring me to the light. Life ain't been no crystal stair. No, 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 no. Take me where the light
Stay right there. Stay right there. Thank you for bringing such peace and closure to this program, Chaz. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to continue to walk in the light.
I can't hear anything for some reason, but I
But that
see you
you see me. I
and I
see you.
love you. And whatever you're saying, God bless you. Let's walk in the light, everybody. In the light.
In the light, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. We didn't know whether that was going to happen, but God delivered. And so that's our message today, to continue walking in the light. So if you leave here today, whether you walk, run, bike, roller skate, skateboard, or whether you go home, put your feet up, whether you go out to lunch, whether you go see the movie, The Woman King, whatever you decide to do, just walk in the light. Show your kindness, show your love to someone that you may pass by today. Speak to them. Say, good morning. How are you today? So we're grateful. We're going to let you go now. We have a screen that will pop up with our upcoming events. And yes, Samaria, my daughter, Samaria Brandon, we're going to walk in the light. Yes, we are. So the hashtag walk in the light. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be your mistress of ceremonies today. It has been my honor, my pleasure. I know there are many people on from all over the country, and we appreciate you. Just walk in the light. God bless.